environmental fight and green activism has many different faces all over the world, and too often may imply much sacrifice, pain, and sometimes even death, especially who have lost their lives defending sustainability, environmental and green causes. I'm talking about Chico Mendes or Berta Cáceres. I'm talking about Isidoro Valdenegro in Mexico, Laura Vázquez in Guatemala, Emilsen Mayoma in Colombia, or about Zaira Catalan from Sweden, murdered in Congo 4 days ago. I'm talking about the 185 environmental victims reported by Global Witness in 2015, about the 116 in 2014, and many others, or about our friend in Belarus, arrested and harassed by an authoritarian regime. To all of them, our recognition and our respect, our solidarity to their families and organizations, because their fight is our fight. Dear friends, our green values bring not only a philosophical understanding, but among other ideologies, a very different and profoundly moral and ethical perspective. Max Weber allocated in politics the task to manage the future and take responsibility of it. Green values are the best alternative solution to do just that. We have the best solutions needed to preserve future generations from a situation worse than the one we are in. Present generations do not have the right to deprive future generations from the welfare and health they deserve. We, the Greens, we do not see the future as the waste bin of an unsustainable present, or as a space where we dump the unsolved problems that allow us to go on with business as usual. And this generational interdependency obliges us to find new social and environmental contracts based on intergenerational justice. If we want to be the voice of hope and the credible alternative, we need to show that we understand the necessary mediation between the heritage of the past, the priorities of the present, and the challenges of the future. Because this is the real challenge that democratic systems are facing today. This is the real challenge. Today, there is a battle over a value set. And it is green values that are best placed to win it. We also have the responsibility to push our societies to take responsibility for the future. And here we are today, facing a difficult and complex political agenda. What the current President of the United States is doing is very serious, very serious. He's actually threatening the fight against climate change. And we Greens, we cannot remain only critical. We need to be able to develop strategies. We need to search for new allies that allow us to keep our fight going on despite the USA stepping back. We cannot give up, because there is no time to be lost. We're the last generation able to stop the disasters of climate change. The next generations will only be able to mitigate its effects, and we need to deliver on that responsibility. I would like to conclude by talking about one of the essential actors of change, about women. Without the empowerment of women, there is no possible change. Without our leadership, there is no possible rebellion. And without the recognition of our rights, there is no real change.